One woman has been traveling the world aboard a cruise ship with her family for the experience of a lifetime.
I mean, you fancy. Dina Kupfer is standing by with an update and also to find out where the family is now.
Yes. Okay. So Christiane Klein, she used to be here in Sacramento with all of us, and her family is now aboard a cruise ship traveling the world. And Christiane, we love to check in with you. How many weeks into this journey are you, and where in the world are you now?
We're about 6 weeks in. We just left Surabaya, Indonesia earlier today. We're on our way to Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. We are at sea right now aboard the Regent Seven Seas Explorer. It has been unbelievable. I can't, what we're about to talk about has just happened over the last week. We've had these crazy animal experiences. Yesterday, we were in Bali for a couple of days, so we're not even talking about those things, but it's just been an unbelievable experience for our family, and it's going to be a long time for us to be able to unpack it all emotionally and mentally.
Totally. Well, and I think what you're doing is so cool. You're homeschooling your daughter aboard. She's getting these life experiences. And so you sent me crocodiles, meerkats, Great Barrier Reefs, and Komodo dragons, just to name a few. So let's start with the crocodiles. Tell me about that experience.
The crocodiles, all of these were shore excursions, all of them included in our cruise. The crocodile experience was the most insane shore excursion I've ever been on in my life. Jumping crocodiles, this was in Darwin, Australia. We're on the river with somebody who's navigated his whole life. This is Rex Mitchell. He navigates the rivers of the Adelaide River in Darwin, and he took us down. He knew all of the crocodiles' names. They all have different, distinct personalities. And these are the deadliest predators on Earth, guys. And we actually felt comfortable with him seeing these natural predators in the wild. He was very clear about the rules. We do not put our hands over the edge there. They are still dangerous animals, but it was just unbelievable. And I'm terrified of crocodiles.
I
did not get over my fear at all. To just see them and learn them in a different way.
Okay. Now we have 60 seconds left, so I'm actually going to skip to the Great Barrier Reef because so many of us have not been able to experience it. And, you know, you hear the reef is dying, the reef is dying. What did you see? What did you experience?
I'm pleased to report the reef is doing really well right now. Last year, they had an 80% bleaching event. The Great Barrier Reef is about 1,400 long. We were over it for days, guys, sailing the Great Barrier Reef, and then we had a chance to dive it. It is doing really well. And I talked to the marine biologist there, and I asked about this, and she said when the reef has time to recover, especially over the winter months in Australia.
Oh, I think we just lost her. You know, because that's what happens when you're at sea. The fact that we were even able to communicate while she is somewhere over the ocean waters is pretty amazing.
Oh, wait, she's back.
Oh, she's back.
She's back.
We can hear you.
Okay, so 80% of the reef, they had a bleaching event last year. It is healing really well, and the marine biologist told me that is something that actually, if they have the time to recover, it can recover. I saw the most beautiful fish and sharks and turtles when we were diving it. It was really incredible.
Okay, and then finally, real quickly, the Komodo dragon experience. There were some hefty rules for that experience as well.
Yes, we were not allowed to take a tender from the Explorer to the island without a tour guide and being on a tour because it is so dangerous. Komodo dragons, if people don't know, they are the largest monitor lizard in the world. They are venomous. A bite can kill a human. They've had multiple experiences with that over the years. And we were able to have these experiences with these crazy Komodo dragons and seeing them in their natural habitat. Again, this is with people that have lived there their whole lives. They know the land, they know what is safe and is what is appropriate and the appropriate distance to get them. We couldn't get anywhere within 15 feet, but just to have that moment with these endangered species in a place that most people will never get to go in our life. We're just really grateful we had these experiences. I will say, we found out about halfway through the jump, they said be really careful around the rocks and crevices because there's also pit vipers and spitting cobras.
Oh, okay. Well, cool.
Know that when we went in there.
Wow, you look so chipper.
I was already scared
I'll
about
just sit
the
here in the
Komodo
boat.
dragons and then the spitting cobras. We have followed every instruction to the T. I will tell you, everyone on our tour straight A students. I've never seen that many people get in a row to follow the pathway after we got that
Yeah,
line.
you don't want to be the one who doesn't follow the rules. Christiane
Right.
Klein, we have to go, but we are so grateful for you checking in. You have just a little bit amount of time left. You can follow her, and it is foodfamilytravel.com. You can follow her on Instagram as well and on TikTok. We appreciate you checking in. We'll do a big wrap up with her when she's all done. But it's just to live vicariously through, you know, someone who gets to do all these really cool things. John, while we're here, as you said.
Here we are.
Bye,
Doing this.
Christiane. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Dina.
Thank you, Dina.